Yo, Elliott.
Yo, Elliott, I want to provide an update on forgiving my mother and ask a question about next steps. I was finally able to forgive my mother, and I went out to see her in person about 2 weeks ago. This was after 2.5 years of not seeing each other. Long story short, she resisted and was not happy and thought it was mean to say that she hurt me, even though I am now forgiving her for that. Yep. She actually admitted she was angry with me for the past 10 years for getting married and my choice in spouse. She claims to not be jealous, but I'm not sure what else to call it. I don't think our relationship will ever change at this point, and even though I have set myself free by forgiving her, I felt disappointed that she's not willing to do what it takes to improve our relationship and let go of the past. So the very first thing that I'm going to chastise you on, and maybe you just didn't know, maybe I wasn't clear, but this forgiveness is not about her and what she does with it. This forgiveness is about you. It has everything to do about you. And you are right. It's a step in the right direction. Now you get the opportunity to see where you had a little mistake, which you just didn't know, and correct it. You can correct it right away. It's not a big issue. Your error, which shows just the habitual way that has kept you attached to your mother all this time, was an expectation for the outcome, her response. There's a way you thought it would be best for her to respond and that you would have liked, but she thwarted your will. And your reaction, your emotional reaction and the ways that you're feeling are evidence that she still has control over you. And it is even evident in the activities. For example, she originally rejected your forgiveness. We texted back and forth and she finally accepts my forgiveness. If she knows that you needed her to accept the forgiveness, bro, she was playing you. She has you on a leash. She's playing you. She's like, oh, you're going to forgive me? Wait, I don't accept it. And so she held the ball. She was, and you could have been like, yeah, I forgive you. And essentially let go and say, I love you. I mean, no matter what, Mom, you know what? I know you don't get it yet. But I love you. I let go. That's good. But because she was like, I don't accept it, you went into a tizzy. Mom, what do you mean? Think about like Gru when he made all those little rocket ships and his mom was like, that sucks. That's basically your mom, what she just did to you, but you're a grown man. She didn't put your drawing on the refrigerator. Just think about it that way. Why do you need your mom to put your drawing on the refrigerator, hanging up on the refrigerator like moms do? You don't need that. You don't need her to do that. You're a grown man. But that's what you accepted. That's what you're expecting. But you don't expect that anymore. Because from here, you now know that the forgiveness is about you. It's about letting go. Literally, let her have that. Let her have her unaccepting of your forgiveness. You could hand somebody a gift. If they don't take it, you lay it at their feet. I'm giving this to you. I want you to have this. No. But I can't have it anymore. I'm not using it anymore. There's a burden. You're not going to receive it. Okay. Well, I don't own it anymore. I'm putting it on the floor. You do whatever you want with it. There it is. I'm going that way. You see the difference? I don't need that person to accept it. By being nonchalant about whether they like you or not, lets people see themselves. In other words, you throw it back on her. I'm not saying that's in a mean way, but you throw it back on people when you don't follow their narrative. Oh, you don't accept my forgiveness. Oh, you're upset with me, so I'm going to be upset back. I'm going to be short back. Oh, then fine, right? That sucks, right? And of course, we get into that sometimes unconsciously. But I'm telling you, you can be conscious about just blowing it off, going about your life and having no feelings about it. And that, my friend, is the real reason why we forgive. That's the whole point. So that you can go freely and be received at the temple, right? Because Jesus even said to do it. He said, don't come to the temple here if you got something against your brother. Leave your offering right here and go and forgive. Why? It's bad baggage. You don't want it. And God don't want it either. Done.
Yo, Elliott.